Welcome to Beyond the News. I'm Faye. The U.S. lower house Speaker Nancy Pelosi on Tuesday called for a diplomatic boycott of the 2022 Winter Olympics in Beijing, criticizing the Chinese regime for its human rights abuses. She told a bipartisan congressional hearing on the issue that the heads of state around the world should shun the Games, which is scheduled for February 2022. She said, "What I propose and join those who are proposing is a diplomatic boycott, which is to lead countries of the world to withhold their attendance at the Olympics. Let's not honor the Chinese government by having heads of state go to China. For heads of state to go to China in light of a genocide that is ongoing while you are sitting there in your seat, that really begs the question. What moral authority do you have to speak again about human rights in any place in the world?" In the meantime, U.S. lawmakers have been increasingly vocal about an Olympic boycott or venue change. Representative Jim McGovern said that the game should be postponed to give the International Olympic Committee time to relocate to a country whose government is not committing atrocities. He added, "If we can postpone an Olympic by a year for a pandemic, we can surely postpone the Olympic for the reason of genocide." American corporations have also been lashed out because of their silence about the genocide of Uyghurs and other ethnic minorities in China. Representative Chris Smith, who led the hearing, said corporate sponsors should be called to testify before the Congress and be held to account. He added, "Big businesses want to make lots of money. It doesn't seem to matter what cruelty or even genocide that the host nation commits." Back in 2018, an independent United Nations panel revealed a credible report showing at least 1 million Uyghurs and other Muslims had been held in secret camps in Xinjiang, China. If you would like to know more about this, please go and check out these two episodes. Now, voices of demands in boycotting the Beijing Games are growing. Do you have any sayings in that? Leave me in the comment below. That was about the human rights issue in China we were talking about, but there are lots of issues in China we can talk about. Issues that relate to every country and every one of us. Lately, the Japanese Sankei Shimbun newspaper reported that after a year of investigations, the Japanese government discovered Chinese investors purchased around 700 pieces of land and buildings strategically close to the Japanese and U.S. military bases. The report was, from these locations, it was possible to get a panoramic view of the military facilities, and viewers can learn about the activities of Japanese and U.S. aircraft carriers, aircraft, and personnel easily. Although only one of the Chinese buyers who purchased a land lot near the U.S. military base in Kanagawa Prefecture has proven ties to the Chinese regime, there is a speculation that all of the acquisitions are linked to the Chinese Communist Party. It appears to be a part of the Chinese espionage plan against Japan. The investigation results confirm that the purchased land affects the security of the Japan Self-Defense Forces, the U.S. Army Japan military base, the Japan Coast Guard, and Japan's space development facilities. Questioning Chinese investments for national security concerns is not something new. In December 2020, the Foreign Policy published a report said that the Chinese Communist Party passed a law in 2017 forcing Chinese semi-private companies to collect data from their clients and report it to intelligence and state espionage agencies. Huawei is one of the most well-known examples of this invasive manner of the regime. What is worse, apart from property investments, some simple products like the Chinese-made cell phones or some innocent-looked apps like TikTok, even restaurants, details to follow, could all be used by the Chinese regime to collect data worldwide. The point is, as long as the Chinese Communist Party is in power in China, any Chinese initiative is or will be influenced or more specifically, controlled by the regime, and thus represents a threat to any free country. Speaking of the restaurants, Chinese food is so widely popular around the world. When you enjoy a Chinese cuisine with diversified, colorful, and excellent taste, you may never imagine your privacy may have been breached. The Haidilao company is an example. This Sichuan hot pot company is one of the largest restaurant chains started from China. It expanded worldwide with over 900 locations, including US, Canada, etc. This year, at April 17th, the Sunday Guardian reported a manager in Haidilao's Vancouver restaurant confirming that over 60 surveillance cameras have been installed in the restaurant, with the request from the Haidilao Head Corporation, which was needed as part of the social credit system in China. The manager explained, in the restaurant of Vancouver, each table has 2 cameras installed to monitor staff. If they did something wrong, they were punished. And also, these cameras will also be used to track customers. He confirmed that the footage captured on those cameras were sent back to China, but he declined to reveal further details, and he admitted that it is a secret. What is the Chinese social credit system? It is a kind of score for every Chinese citizen, and the score is constantly updated up or down depending on observed behaviors of the person. For example, if you are seen jaywalking, your score will go down. If you say nice things about the Chinese leader Xi Jinping, your score will go up. Who observes this behavior? Cameras. China has the most number of cameras in the world. All the information obtained will be fed into this social credit system. Let's think about it. For those with low scores Chinese, very bad consequences are waiting ahead. They might be denied for social services, mortgages, and even some basic riding, travel, etc. And for those surveillance cameras in the Chinese restaurants in the free world, collecting various aspects of information comprehensively has become simpler and easier with the application of AI technology. Will you be concerned when you someday sitting in a nicely decorated Chinese restaurant and enjoying delicious Chinese food, but suddenly realize that your facial expression, your gesture, your dialogue with your friends have already been captured and sent back to China? Let me know. Alright, thanks for your time watching Beyond the News. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up, share the video far and wide. Don't forget to subscribe to avoid missing future episodes. I'm Faye from Beyond the News. Until next time.